What it do? What it do? Y'all, let's get straight to it, man. Hit detection and the problems with the game. First, let me say this to all the YouTubers that's been putting out content about issues about the game. I mean, they're right. They're right about the issues. Like, they're 100% right. Like, we can't deny that. Us that play the game, enjoy the game, we can't deny the issues. We know, like, so many comments in the comment section below, like, we agree there are issues with the game. And for those YouTubers, you know, whether you've been on a thumbnail or not, it's not no beef, man. Like, people take it like it's, you know, it is what it is. Take it for how you want it. But I mean, we agree. Everybody agree. But here's the thing that we, as a community, as the good side of the community, the ones that's playing the game, enjoying the game, who's making adjustments and figuring things out, we know for a fact that this game is to be considered playable. And for the people that lie about it and want to say it's unplayable, ask those YouTubers, why do they continue to put out content about the game? That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't care about you, a content creator. If something is trash, like I've changed my whole channel up because I can't stand playing NBA Live. Like, I will play NBA Live. I got some content already recorded for NBA Live 19. So I can't stand that game. But at the same time, I'm not going to record that game and put that shit out every day because I can't stand to play that game. NBA 2K25. I've started to put content out about that game. But I couldn't stand the way that game was played. So there's no way in hell I'm going to sit here and play that game because I can't stand it. And I'm not going to make videos crying about it saying it's unplayable just because I don't like to play it. But at the same time, I'm not going to make videos and be fake to the people and say this game is unplayable and I'm recording the damn game every day. I'm just not. To me, that just the fakest thing people can do. And I'm just not that type of dude. You feel me? Like, my content will never be like that. I'm never going to be that type of guy. And I'm not hating on people's channels, but that is called misleading the people, I feel. It's saying that this game is unplayable because of hit detection. They're saying this game is unplayable by the servers and, you know, the other issues that it has in the game. This game is playable. I play it every day. I know a lot of people that play it every day. People that's been coming on. The comment section has definitely been getting more positive because people are seeing that, yo, this game is really playable. People been new people that's been getting the game that you guys been misleading the whole while. They've been commenting on my comments or DM me telling me, yo, I bought the game and the game is actually good. I gotta practice, but the game is actually good. I'm not getting hit detection all the time. So these people act like hit detection happen all the time. Now, let's get into Marshall Mines right quick. The video that he put out against he put out with he was controlling Muhammad Ali, and I think he had some other players he got to it with as well. And basically, he was just throwing punches to an opponent that was just standing there or whatever. And I mean, good video, good point. That cross is definitely off, and you know, you definitely should be able to hit that cross. But at the same time, it's all about positioning and timing. Even on this video right here, like, I'm not showing you the best all the time because I have to get better at it. But me just learning that combo right there is all about positioning and timing. And there's different things that you can do to be able to actually land it when you're playing against an actual opponent. You can see right there. I mean, I'm landing that two piece right there. So it lands, but it's all about positioning and timing, man. That's kind of what it's all about. You can, and it's things that, and I'm noticing, it's things with the right stick. I mean, the left stick that you have to do and the right stick to be able to land perfect more punches. Just like right then, how that jab just landed right on them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's different things that you have to do to be able to make that combination happen, but it's definitely accurate. Sometimes you gotta, you know, when you throw that jab, you gotta, it's kind of, it's not a jab, or it's not a, when you throw that cross, you can't throw it just doom. You gotta kind of boom, boom. You know what I mean? Throw it in that kind of rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hit your whatever, however you throw it. I don't know if it's with the right stick or what, but you have to wait before you throw that cross a little bit. Now, if you throw the cross, then throw the jab, it's a little bit more accurate. And I'm going to show you guys in a part 2 to this, because this is not going to be the only video I do to this. I have another video coming I just want to go ahead and put this out because there again, people will be misleading about this hit detection, and they will have people thinking that it happens all the time. That is just inaccurate. Yes, it does happen. Yes, and when I bring up about in boxing that it you miss punches, I bring that up because I don't want this game. And Marshall Mines even said in his video that what they're gonna do is when they patch it up, they're gonna overdo it, and that's the point where I don't want the community to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because in fight night, it seems like you don't miss too many punches like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless they actually, actually if unless they actually block or duck the punch, some punches are not even missed. See, I won't miss punches. That makes the game more that makes it, man, makes it just more realistic. And I didn't want this to happen. So that was my meanings. I be too far ahead of people, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I need to explain. I need to write my content down. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have no content, no paper, no pen in front of me. I think of something and I go with it. And sometimes I don't cover or explain things the way I should. And I gotta get better with that. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get better with that. But yeah, man, like in real life, I wanna be able to miss punches. So that's what I was going at. And then I was going at another thing, that hit detection don't happen all the time. The cross is about the only punch that happened to that you got to do a little bit of work. But you could just see right there when I landed. You can see right here in this video right here. I'm doing the combo, and you see how boom, it's accurate. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm landed, but I'm learning, you guys. It's all about positioning and timing with that cross. When you about to throw that combination cross, it's all about position and timing. Every other punch don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I'm doing the same thing. That's all I'm doing this whole match, has been throwing just those two combos, just to understand and learning about positioning and timing with it. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he needs to be more to your right if you want to land it, but your body need to be going to your left. Like your left stick need to be going to the left while he's to the right if you want to land that cross like you want it. Boom. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm landing right here. No problem, because I'm learning that it's all about position and timing. That's what you see what I'm saying? I just landed 2 times in a row, and that was a perfect example right there. You see what I'm saying? And this is against a live opponent. Boom. Feel me? Check this one out right here. I think this was it. Boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? I'm landed. So what I'm saying, it's all about position and timing in this game. You can't just sit here and say that it's a hit detection, and it's more about footwork. This game has authentic footwork. So if you not planted your foot in the right direction or whatever, you're not gonna be able to throw that particular punch like that unless you're off balance. And that can explain a lot of these flash knockouts by people getting off balance. I mean, it's definitely a science to the footwork that I've been noticing. See, and I didn't want to just go ahead and drop a video because I seen the video when it came out. I didn't want to just drop it. I wanted to understand and get better at, okay, let me understand at what this guy's talking about, because all issues are needed to be talked about. All issues is definitely there, needed to be put in forth for the Dells to be able to get fixed. But it amazes me, you guys. All these issues are coming from these EA Sports UFC guys or UFC 5 guys that are just, you know what I'm saying, that are putting these crucial videos out here like this. But at the same time, they don't do a lot of that for UFC. That's all I'm saying. I've gone back. I've looked at their stuff when UFC first came out. It wasn't a lot of UFC is unplayable or UFC is trash or anything like that. They made videos talking about the game, but I'm just saying, like, these videos right here saying it's unplayable, saying this, saying that. But I'm like, I don't get it. That is my opinion though. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? All these guys are EA Sports guys that I feel like, yo, y'all getting paid a bag for doing this, bro. You gotta be. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm showing you guys examples, man, of this. You can land that punch. It's about positioning and timing. Simple as that. Positioning and timing, bro. You get that down pat, you can do something in this game. You can be able to land that jab and that cross. But if you just throwing punches and you off balance when you throw that punch, like, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna land it right. Isn't that in real life, bro? I'm just saying, like, I mean, I understand what people saying, and I'm saying, like I said in the beginning of the video, you know, y'all are right about y'all stuff. I'm not saying that. You know, and logically, you should be able to land punches if somebody's in front of you, but it's all about the footwork as well. You know what I'm saying? It's still all about the footwork. It's still all about positioning. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, and another tip, if you want to be more accurate on this, hold right stick when you throw these punches. Hold the right stick down when you throw the jab and the cross. That's another thing I don't want to forget in this video. So remember it. Work on the left stick and the right stick, and work on holding that. If you holding the block up and throwing that, it's way more accurate. Look at it. I've landed several against a moving opponent, because this is what matters, right? We don't give a damn about a person just standing there and you just throwing punches. That is not gonna get us better game. You know, I put it on, and I got Eddie Hall because Eddie Hall plays less defense, and I wanted punches to be able to land and be able to show you that they're landing. Then I want you to look at the head meter every time I throw, even when he block it. Look at the head, look at when I throw it, because I'm not going to be able to hit it every time. So I want you guys to pay attention to the head meter. That is very important. To the meter to the left-hand side. I didn't want to put it on simulation. I want to see, you know, when it hits. And this part of the video is actually real good right here. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was gonna let this video just play out, but I was watching at the combinations that I was hitting. I'm like, I gotta go back and let you guys actually see this, bro, for yourselves, that you can land these punches. It's all about position and timing. And I was about to put a video out earlier, but I didn't cover all this. I felt like I was just covering the part of the video that I wasn't hitting and I was trying to get better at, because I was throwing a lot of wild punches because I was off. My positioning, my timing, everything was off. And I feel like Undisputed need to drop more videos about this, but maybe I'm just unlocking things that they don't know. I don't know, because you guys can see in this video, as I'm showing you guys, I'm landing those punches. And it's sometimes when I'm farther away from them, I can't land them. But if I'm in a certain position, when I'm going left and his body kind of going right, I'll be able to land him. I'm more accurate with him and everything. So like I said, my tips are hold the right trigger down, hold the block button down. And when you throw that jab and that cross, it's all about positioning and timing with him and everything. Because see, I'm missing on some of them. But you guys already seen in the video that I already done hit several of them in a row, because all our positioning and timing. You just can't throw punches when the crosses whenever you want to. It's all about footwork. I had to have good footwork in place of throwing that particular punch. I'm not saying hit detection is not a problem, you guys, but I want people to understand that it's more than what people is making it. People can make it seem so big and make the game seem so unplayable, and that is just not true. That is just far from the truth. And I got to protect the truth of this game. I have to. So you guys, like I said, man, you just in this game, it's all about practicing. It's all about getting better. That's what it's really all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Practicing and getting better. A lot of people is not practicing at this game. A lot of people don't really understand boxing. A lot of UFC guys is coming over commenting about this game, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing those comments too, you know. I be laughing at I love the real people that comes in the comments, and it's crazy how they get sabotaged by just coming in the comments saying something that's totally real. Totally real. You see right there, I'm landing those punches. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having those problems with landing some of these jabs or these crosses that people are saying that it's not right. And let me say this, that's the only punch that I really encountered that you had to do. It's all about really positioning and timing, that you really can miss that. You see right then how I tracked that right then. That's how accurate it really is, bro. But it's all about positioning and timing. If that foot not right, it's not gonna be right. The punches are not gonna be thrown like you want to be thrown. So you guys, it takes work in this game to be able to understand and to be able to have success in this game. And I'm not, bro. I'm getting worked. I seen a boxer last night, man, and that was boxing against, and yo, he put it on me, bro. But he taught me something new. I gotta have more patience and work on my own personal punching accuracy. Because sometimes I throw a lot of punches that don't need to be thrown. I'm gonna tell you, man, I haven't lost one matchup here that I felt like I couldn't get better at what the opponent was doing. I'm not. That's why I say, man, this game, for people to say the game is unplayable, I just say it's all lies. Because this is my opinion. It's all lies. Because when you look at the facts, if you take the time and be able to play the game and understand the footworking of the game, and like I said, I'm not an expert at this, bro. I'm just understanding this my damn self. So I'm not up here trying to be some expert about it or be some, you know what I'm saying? I'm just delivering my experience when I play the game, and I feel like a lot of people experiences is not being talked about because it's being overshadowed by the negativity in the game. So I feel like, to be honest with you guys, we run the community. Like, no matter what, we may have the less views up here and all that, but best believe we run this community. The proof is there, bro. You know what I'm saying? The proof is there. We definitely run this community. You see how these guys are trying to make more positive videos. They're still putting out the issues, but you know, we run the community, bro. Best believe that. You know what I mean? Best believe that. Don't let nobody tell you we don't. You know what I'm saying? Our voices are now being heard, the positive voices, the people that's actually liking the game. I'm loving the people that's coming in the comments, letting your voices be heard and letting people know, man, this is not a bad game. Like, what are y'all talking about? Look at that. I just hit several of these jab crosses that he said he couldn't do because it's all about positioning and timing. Positioning, look at that. Beautiful. Positioning and timing. I tell people, it's not easy to throw that. Okay. It's like that. Steel City shouldn't have to make all these crazy adjustments and ruin their game because of some crybabies that are not trying to understand and play their game and understand the footwork. This is a grown man's game. It's so much technique and stuff in this game that it's crazy. So I just keep going back and showing you guys that you can hit these punches. It's all about position, timing. I'm gonna say it one more time before we end the video. Use the right trigger. It's all about the left stick and the right stick too. It's all about that positioning when you throw that right punch. Like, I haven't figured it out all yet, but I know it's all into that. And you will be able to land that punch like you want to against a real opponent. Look at there, I'm landing. And also, like I said, during this video, you can go back and rewind. Even when I'm throwing that jab, look at the blocks, because even when he block it, that's still considered a hit. So I feel like they may need to work on how it looks when they throw that cross sometimes, because sometimes even when it's off, it still takes from the head, if you get what I'm saying. So just look at it, because they don't never give it a block. Just keep looking at it. That's all I got to say. Just keep looking at the meters down there, and it'll let you know everything that you need to know right then and there. That's the main thing, is when I throw that cross, even when it looks like it misses, it registers. It might sometimes still register as a hit. I just feel like they need to work on maybe the location and the animation of that. But I mean, that's still all what we're talking about. So I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's a mysterious way that I can come up here and work on position, work on timing, and I'm able to land the same combos that he was trying to land that he was missing on. And I'm just figuring it out. I'm landing several of them, guys. I'm landing. I mean, I can't I can't show you guys any more. But I promise you, there's going to be a part 2 of this video. We're going to be working on other punches. I'm going to be showing you guys that there's no hit accuracy and no other punches. The other ones are actually pretty on point. But that cross right there, and I feel like that's from an EA Sports fanboy or Fight Night champion fanboy that wants to hold on. They got this game and they sitting home all day, doing whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And basically critiquing any issue that's wrong with the game, and want people to make videos about it, downing this game. They want to down the momentum until the next fight night. I'm telling you guys, man, it's just weird to make videos about it. Then the same people that make these videos, they come right back and say, "Oh man, look at this gameplay I'm doing with this guy right here." And you like, I thought you just told me the game was unplayable. Like, yo, I love the people that call them out in their videos, because I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes is really deep, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's why we laughing at them, because if you saying this game is unplayable, you putting out there to the people and done said this game is unplayable, trash, don't buy it, this, that, and the third. And now, we can all see that the game is definitely playable. The game is definitely a good game. Come on, man. Like, who's telling the truth and who's lying over here? Because like I said, I never said that this game was like that didn't have issues. People is acting like I'm saying that this game has don't have any issues. That's not the freaking case. I see issues every day. But is that issue stopping me from playing the game? No. And it's obviously not stopping these fucking YouTubers that are whining and crying every day about the game instead of just getting better at their game. You see how these guys now showing their records more now? Like, I exposed all of that because they know I was coming for them. You know what I'm saying? I exposed all of that with these guys, man. That's why I be laughing at them now. The few times now that I watch their channels a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I laugh at it. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. So we're going to focus on now that we got this out, I don't want to continue to make videos about this, because now it's more focused on, let's show them that this game is a good game. That's why I got a lot of videos, a lot of content coming for Undisputed. Basically, I'm having fun with the game. We're not sitting around here talking about all the issues and crying about the game or defending this game. We're going to show them. It's time to show them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that they don't destroy this game into making it another fight night. That's why we have to continue to call out Steel City as well. Look who you listening to. All of these guys that's making these videos are EA Sports UFC guys that I feel that are getting paid. EA Sports, you know what I'm saying? They might be sliding them a couple dollars. Like, here you go. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying it's real, but I'm just saying. For these UFC guys, EA Sports guys, and I've been around the NBA Live side, and I've done seen how these guys act with 2K. 2K is a better game than NBA Live. But do you think these NBA Live fanboys want to hear that? I mean, it's they still come at me till this day. I got a video that I'm about to come out with, and I know they're gonna be pissed about that. But that's what they do, bro. They come at me by telling the honest truth about the game. That's all I'm saying. Like, why are you mad over the facts? They don't want to understand why people is not buying or not enjoying NBA Live like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get the flavor out, and I feel like there's been no other advocate for NBA Live other than me. But once you start talking realistic and being real or praising 2K, that's when they get mad. And that's the same way with this game right here. Undisputed is the same way. They don't want this game to elevate. They don't want this game to be at that level where Fight Night was. But man, they already are. And I'm gonna close out and say this, man. But after all this has been showed that you can land that same cross and jab, it's all about position and timing. It's all about learning the game. It's all about learning the footwork, because Fight Night doesn't have no damn footwork. You could just throw 130 punches a match, a round, and don't get rewarded for it. Your stamina is not going to go down or anything like that. That is what they want as another game. Steel City, I hope you're listening, man, and don't continue to listen to these guys and try to make another Fight Night game, because that is not what the community wants. Because the same way you're going to take heat from making another Fight Night game and throwing in patches and making this game good for these crybabies, the same way you're getting heat from them, or the same way you're going to get heat from me and others that actually support this game and actually calling your game one of the most realistic boxing games of all time. That is what we needed. We've been needing this. We didn't need another Fight Night like this. Hell no, we didn't need this. We didn't need that. That's why a lot of people wasn't playing Fight Night because of that. And I'm getting a lot more and more people in my comments. We want some positive vibes around here. Come to my channel, because everybody in here, we loving the game. We seeing the game for what it is. And we're not saying that there's no issues, but we're just good enough at the game to see past the BS. I haven't lost a match where I can blame hit detection, where I can blame any of that. I've lost the matches a lot of times because I didn't counter, or I didn't do a better job at countering the BS that they do. Every glitch that I've seen in this game, you can outdo. When somebody's consistently coming for your body, you can easily maneuver that. You can easily make them pay for that. You know what I mean? Because it's everything that they do that's somewhere is a glitch on this game that people consider as a glitch or whatever. You just got to get better at it, and it's all about positioning and timing on this game. Footwork, that matters. People not understanding that though, bro. People are lost in that. And the people that get it, we're just ahead of it. We're just ahead of the time, and they got to catch up. And once they catch up, they'll be saying the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about work. Why am I? And like I said, in this game, I'm missing punches well. I see the punch going across his head. I'm not landing all of them, but I'm saying, why is some that I'm not? When I get better positioning, I land them. But sometimes, yeah, I don't land it. I don't, and it's all about position and timing. Because there's some that I've landed several times in a row that is very accurate. And then, like I said, we can go back to the ones that I was just whiffing right then. Let's go back to the ones I was just whiffing. See right there, it was a block. When I threw that weave right there, see, look at the meter up here. See, I understand that it looks deceiving, like I'm not landing the punch. But let's just look at the meter when I throw that other jab. You see that right there? That went in. That registered. And with some that are not registered, boom, that one registered. That one definitely registered, on point. So we got to pay attention to ones that's registering and ones that's not registering. Ones that's getting whiff, ones that getting nothing. Some of them he just actually ducked and wasn't nothing. So if you really duck it and you didn't block it, that is not considered. It's really considered nothing because you didn't block it, you did nothing. You see how that block meter was going down? Then that didn't do nothing. That was a whiff. So I get it, but the timing and me throwing that, I feel like that's not a good punch to throw on your back foot. You see what I'm saying? I feel like when I throw that punch off my back foot, I miss it every time. That's just my experience. I'm just saying, man, I hope everybody's listening to this whole video and can get through it and understand that I'm bringing up more things. When I'm on my back foot, a lot of times I don't land with that punch. But when I come forward with it, I land that punch, bro. I mean, this is in the video. It's just showing you. That's why from this camera view, it's hard to really show you guys the footwork that you got to be at. But don't worry about it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the planning, and you can't throw it back foot leaning back. Or back foot leaning, you got to lean forward with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got you guys. You know what I'm saying? So you seeing in the video, I'm dropping you tips. Try it, and I guarantee you will land more of these punches and hit detection. And you will understand that it's all about positioning and timing. I'm gonna continue to say that, man, because now they listen to y'all. Because one thing about it, Steel City said it was an issue with that, and I'm hoping they just talking about this, I guess, but. Man, I'm landing a lot of mines, y'all. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not hearing that problem. So increasing that problem, it's just gonna increase in no strategizing, because you're gonna have to block every punch, right? And then you're gonna have to work on the block meter, because the block meter is gonna be going down a whole lot now, because there's not gonna be a lot of missed punches. You see what I'm saying? See, that's why I made this video, because I want other people made the previous video about punch accuracy, because people gotta understand there's gonna be punches that you don't hit. So now increasing the hit detection, all that's gonna do is make it easier for you now to be able to knock people out in no time. There's gonna be a lot of matches gonna end in like second rounds now, because all you gotta do is just continue to go to the person, hit them until their blocks run out, and then you can just knock their ass out. Then that's when it's gonna. I'm telling you guys, man. That's why Steel City, man. I hope y'all don't ruin the game. But I'm with Marshall Mines. It's gonna take ruining the game to be able to for these guys to realize. That's why I'm trying to save it from patches right now, y'all. It's all about position and time, and developers, y'all gotta show this. Y'all gotta show this, bro. Positioning and timing. People don't know how to play the game. Every time I get online, even in matches that I lose the match, I'm like, yo, these guys are not good. That's why I be laughing, because I'm like, when I get better, when I really get better at the game and get my own strategy, I'm telling y'all guys, bro, it's gonna be no stopping your boy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna embarrass these guys, bro, because a lot of these guys are really not that good. Like, you really don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. So this is why they're crying. This is why they're mad at the game. It's not because the game is not good. You have the damn sauce, Steel City. You have the sauce. You got everything you need. You just got to stay on track, bro. You just got to stay on track. And stop listening to guys that are EA people. These guys are represented by EA Sports. That's all they do. That's all they do is have relations with EA Sports, because they're definitely doing UFC and UFC 5. Go look at the reviews on UFC 5. Why they're not talking about that? I mean, listen now. Listen, I'm gonna put out a fact. UFC now just dropped the patch. I mean, just dropped the update to their game, and they got, what's that? Standing ground or whatever they got now, where you don't have to worry about no takedowns, but they still keep Undisputed in their mouths. But there's been a lot of people that still don't like UFC, but instead they'll rather keep UFC name in their mouth, because they'd rather get paid to bash UFC. I mean, to bash Undisputed, and just continue to not even really talk about the issues with Undisputed. I mean, not Undisputed, but UFC. They don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. They can tell you UFC, right? 5 is trash. They can tell you the game is trash or whatever, but they don't want to continue. They're not going to continue to talk about it. Because that's just how it works when you have connections with EA Sports. You're not going to continue to just bash their game. Look, make your little video, but that's it, and leave it alone. You ain't going to just do it like you Undisputed just been like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a video where they said like the game. Well, I can't say that because I haven't watched all their videos they made, maybe even going at EA Sports. But to say that I don't think that it's been at the same level as it's been with Undisputed. like far as their energy has been on Undisputed. Like, nah, they definitely put a lot of energy, negative energy into Undisputed, but at the same time, they're playing the game. So I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Somebody let me know that in the comments, bro, because I need answers to that. If the game is so terrible, why are you playing it? Why are we talking about it? We'll talk about UFC and the issues and why they got a terrible ass review from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. let's talk about that, because I want to see that. I want to see a lot of videos on that, but they're not going to do that, you guys. A lot of these guys, they got relationships, game changers, stuff like that. I've been on both sides. I know how these EA guys work. They may talk about the issues a little bit, but they're not going to go hard at the issues. They're not going to say the game is unplayable. They're not going to say nothing too bad about UFC. I promise you that, because their community going to call them out themselves when they do that. I promise you they will. So anyway, 30 minutes into the video, man. I hope you guys, and there's going to be a part 2, man, because we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got to wait on you guys to see what you guys are going to say about this, but I already have another video in my head right now. That is how it works. You guys check out the premieres, man, the creation and stuff that I have for this channel, for YouTube, and man, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. So even though I'm small right now, and I promise you, I'm gonna still be real when I hit 10K, and I'm never gonna change up. I'm always gonna support. I'm always gonna see the goodness in these new games. But when they switch up and start going the 2K route like NBA Live did, I'm definitely gonna call them out with it. So more to come from this channel, man. More to come from this channel, man. If you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, because this is where you're gonna get the real, the raw, and the 100 talk coming. And I promise you, I will be in the comment section. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it, you know what I'm saying? Let's be grown men, because we're all grown men out here at the end of the day, bro. We're all grown men at the end of the day. But without further ado, y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go back and watch the video with the head detection. See when I'm throwing the punch. See when it's actually registering as a hit, even though sometimes it look that is not a hit. So I feel like they need to fix that. But just watch it, man, and see for yourselves before you comment. A lot of people love to not make it to the end of the video, even though y'all say I do a lot of yapping. I'm yapping the facts. I'm yapping the facts. So let's talk about the facts. Let's not be one-sided here either. So I'm up out of here, you guys. Y'all stay safe. Peace.